I was kind of annoyed with thinking of like making a joke, but I'm gonna say it. This looks dramatic. Oh, it's dramatic. It's black and white. Even though back in the days movies were filmed in black and white, there was a time where they didn't have color for film. So what are you gonna say? All those movies were dramatic? Not all of them were. I think. See, this is the type of thing where I could criticize myself and say, "Oh, you're not doing enough research," but I just have to be truthful in the moment right now when I'm recording this video. But what am I gonna say? Okay, today I was gonna be talking about people who say, "Oh, this person, oh, you're underrated. Oh, this person's underrated." It's like, yes, they are. Like, if you really like, someone has a small audience. So, what's underrated to me first? My definition of underrated is someone who has less than 1 million subscribers, I would say. Yeah, that's underrated. Anyone who has less than 1 million subscribers, that's underrated. If they make really great content, like next level high quality content, and they have less than 1 million subscribers, I'll say underrated. But if you're going to be like, oh wow, this person's so underrated, they're so underrated, their music is perfect, and it's like, but they have 1 million subscribers. What are you talking about? How are they underrated? And it's like 1 hour ago they commented that on the person's video that literally has like 500,000 views or something, and that got like 500,000 views in like 1 week or something. It's like, no, they're not underrated. They have 1 million subscribers. They're not underrated. Wake up. Wake up. Stop living your dream world of whatever delusion you're thinking of. It's like if you say, oh, your YouTube channel is underrated. Yeah, I know my YouTube channel is underrated. I have 320 subscribers. I think I have more than that now, but okay. Yeah, I know I'm underrated, but I don't even know if it like if I were to have 100,000 subscribers and someone said, "Oh, you're underrated." I don't know. Like depending on how weird I like how like creative or whatever videos I make with my YouTube channel, I might be like, "Am I underrated? I'm getting pretty big." Like if I get a lot of like if I get like if I were to get like 50,000 views on like a bunch of random like artistic videos that are just some like whatever I want to do, right? And it's just whatever, like a bunch of different ideas, and people are just on board with that. I think at a certain point, it's like, well, like you have a certain amount of a big audience that are, they're actively watching your content whenever you release it. At a certain point, I don't think you're going to be underrated. I see underrated as like a certain point where, like where you're still like growing as like a channel or something, or you're stuck at a point where you still have a very small audience. I would say like, I don't know, like I don't know, I think it would be different depending on just how life is. I think it is, if you feel like your art, like if you feel like you don't have a big enough audience, like you're not being appreciated enough or something, then you'll be like, man, I'm underrated. Or someone sees you as like, you'll maybe like, man, this person like something something, like, oh right, that person's underrated, right? And it's like, okay. But for me, if you were to say to me right now, oh, you're underrated, I agree 100%. I'm underrated. This channel is underrated. It's not properly rated right now because it's not a big enough audience. But even that's weird because it's talking about, oh, this person's overrated, right? Oh, people are rating this person too high. Oh, this person, people make them seem like they're the best of the best, but they're not, or something like that, right? But it's weird with ratings. So maybe I'm incorrect with that because it's like, is ratings based upon how small your audience is, and that you don't like, you make this good, like you make the best videos but you have like 1,000 subscribers, you're underrated. Like I guess, yeah, that does, like I guess that does make sense, like, but there's, I guess that makes sense, I guess so, right? So it's like, you should have a bigger audience because you make the best videos. It's like, okay, yeah. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Like you're saying someone's underrated because like they haven't gained enough an audience for how high quality their videos are. I guess that's what the whole idea of underrated is, like with YouTube channels with videos. Then I'm thinking about with music, it's kind of the same thing. It's like you make the best music, but you have such a small audience. You should have a much more bigger audience with this music that sounds so great. Why do you only have 10,000 people in your audience or something? Someone would say, like, man, you should have at least 100,000. You're so underrated. You make the best music or something. I don't know. That's what I was just thinking about. Just trying to figure that out. Like, is it justified for people to say, like, when is it justified for someone to say, oh, this person's underrated? And then, like, when is it justified to say, oh, this person's underrated? Oh, when is this person overrated? When is this person fairly rated? Like, I think, like, if I have 1 million subscribers, I definitely am fairly rated. I wouldn't say I'm overrated. Like, at what point where would I have to be where like what I don't think I could ever be overrated, but I know I could definitely be fairly rated. Like if I had 1 million subscribers on this YouTube channel, I would say I'm fairly rated. I wouldn't say anymore I would be underrated. Oh, you're underrated. No, I have 1 million subscribers. Calm down. I think I have enough. I have enough of an audience to say I'm not underrated. I'm definitely fairly rated. I definitely the level like the amount of audience I have and how much I like my videos I don't know. That's it. I don't know. Like it's just trying to figure this out, and it's just gonna be like keep on talking about it. But there's nothing else I can really say about it. It's just like I'm just getting tired talking about this. This is why I'm ending the video.